What up, player? Today, I am going to show you a clip where I go up to a girl who's on a cell phone and I still manage to get her number. And she has a boyfriend too. What we see with a lot of guys, especially on our boot camp, is that when we tell them to go, they make a lot of excuses. So when they see a girl with a guy, they'll say, oh, she's with a guy, or maybe she's in a car, or she's on the phone, I can't do it. But the whole point of Project Go is to show you that there should be no excuses. Hi, excuse me. This is going to sound completely random, but I saw you from whoever you're talking to. Tell them you're talking to the hottest guy on earth right now. No, I had to meet you because I really liked your style.
Oh, thank you.
And I literally ran here to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
Kong, like King Kong.
Kong. Okay,
Yeah.
well, it's a pleasure.
All right,
Thank
so
you.
question. I'm guessing you're from LA,
Yes.
based on the big sunglasses and extremely large purse.
Yeah. Well, yes.
What do you do around here for fun other than walk around the streets of...
I actually have work. That's where I'm headed to right now.
I'm going to guess and say some type of like bath accessory shop.
Nope.
That's where you work. Bed Bath & Beyond.
Nope. Does it look like I fit in Bed
No, I just made that up.
Nice.
Where do you work?
Investment banking.
Investment banking.
Yeah.
Ah, I maker.
Oh,
High five.
Nice. There you
I don't
go.
know why I high-fived you because you're working probably like 80 hours a week, right?
I work so much. Yeah. So I don't really have fun.
That
but
sucks.
when I do, I try to walk along and go to the beach, you know?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, I want to keep in contact.
Well, I have a boyfriend.
It's not about dating. Jeez.
Well, you know,
I'm not trying to
I'm just
marry
trying
you.
to- I'm just letting you know, so
Yeah.
you don't think I'm leading you on or anything.
It's okay. You can just introduce me to all your hot friends because I'm sure you have some iBanker friends who have just as good style. And then we'll just all have a big orgy.
All right, Kong. You want to take my number?
Sure.
310.
Hold on. 310.
Yes.
It was right?
Yes.
Okay. Whoever you're on the phone with, are they still on hold?
Yes.
Oh.
So I need to get back to this.
All right.
But definitely
It was nice to meet you.
you.
All right, now that you've seen the whole video, let's start breaking it down. So let me give you the backstory on the situation. Me and Jason were filming, he was filming me, and I saw a girl like down the street wearing a short dress and in red. And I don't know about you guys, but I love girls in dresses, especially in the summertime. It's short, you can see their figure, and I'm getting a boner right now. Basically, anytime I see a girl that's just really hot, instinctively, I just go. And that's what happened here. You don't see it in the video, but I am actually running about half a block to catch up to her. And I actually told Jason, quick, quick, girl in red, let's go, let's go. And then he ran after me, and that's why the camera was really shaky at the beginning, because we were running after this girl, literally. Hi, excuse me. This is going to sound completely random, but I saw you from whoever you're talking to. Tell them you're talking to the hottest guy on earth right now. So as I'm running up, I see that she's on a cell phone. And a lot of guys, as I said earlier, would be like, oh shit, she's on a cell phone, I'll just wait till she's finished, or maybe I won't even go at all. And again, there should be no excuses. Are you going to let the girl of your dreams walk by your face and do nothing just because she's on a cell phone? What a lot of guys don't realize is that when you go up to girls in these risky situations, quote unquote, it actually works out in your favor. And the reason is because you're already coming off as a super, super confident person. So for example, if you go up to a girl while she's on her cell phone, she's going to be like, holy crap, nobody has ever done that to me. And subconsciously, she'll think that is a very, very hard thing to do socially. So by you doing that, she instantly knows that you're a confident person. One thing to consider is make sure she doesn't hold on to the phone and keep talking to whoever she's talking to. What I usually say is something along the lines of, you can always call them back, talk to me right now, I'm really handsome. Basically, you want to find a nice way to tell her, fuck that person you're talking to on the phone, talk to me right now. No, I had to meet you because I really liked your style.
Oh, thank you.
And I literally ran here to meet you. So that's something else that makes the interaction a lot more interesting. I told her that I ran over here to talk to her. And if you're out of breath, that's even better. It makes it feel as if this is not like a stage thing that you always say to people, even if it is. And it makes her feel that the whole situation just happened on a whim. and it wasn't planned at all. Girls have this fantasy in their minds that they want to meet the guy of their dreams in a really romantic way. They want to tell their friends that some guy ran after them down the street and stopped her while she was on her phone. It's basically like a scene from a romantic comedy. I'm guessing you're from LA.
Yes.
Based on the big sunglasses and and extremely large purse.
Yeah. Well,
Guys often run out of things to say, and that's like their #1 complaint. Right there, I don't know if you noticed, but mentally, I ran out of things to say. So when that happens, I like to just look her up and down and mention something that I see.
I actually have work. That's where I'm headed to right now.
I'm gonna guess and say some type of like bath accessory shop.
Nope.
That's where you work. Bed Bath & Beyond. This is something that you're going to see over and over and over in all of our videos. We use statements instead of questions. I don't want to go over what we've already been over plenty of times, but just to recap, it makes things more interesting and it doesn't get you into that interview mode where you're just asking her question after question after question. And another thing to notice is I also did not know what the fuck I was going to say right there. I was trying to guess her occupation because she said she's going to work. And for some reason, my brain just came out with Bed Bath & Beyond. What does that even mean? She's dressed in a very, very nice dress, has her hair done. Why the fuck would she be working at Bed Bath & Beyond? But the point is, it doesn't matter because she knows subconsciously that I don't give a fuck what I'm talking about. And that's the whole confidence thing. It doesn't really matter what you say, it's how you say it. I'm having fun saying it, so she accepts it.
Yeah.
Well, I want to keep in contact.
Well, I have a boyfriend.
It's not about dating, jeez.
Well, you know,
I'm not trying to marry you.
I'm just letting you know so you don't think I'm leading you on or anything.
It's okay. You could just introduce me to all your hot friends, because I'm sure you have some iBanker friends who have just as good style, and then we'll just all have a big orgy.
All right, Kong.
So here she mentions that she has a boyfriend. Now, a lot of guys, when they hear that a girl has a boyfriend, they just give up. They go, whoa, she's taken, so that's the end of it for me. But I see this as an opportunity. If a girl says she has a boyfriend, don't be afraid to still get her number. But do it under the pretense that she's a cool person and you just want to be friends and she can introduce you to her cute friends. And this works because you already came up and talked to her. She knows you're a cool person. She likes you. You guys are hitting it off. But she doesn't want to cheat on her boyfriend. That's cool. At the same time, she's going to be extremely excited for those reasons to introduce you to her friends. Now, obviously, this isn't going to happen 100% of the time, but the times that it has happened to me, which has been a lot of times, the girl introduces me to her friend and talks me up like crazy. Just a side story, the last girl that I was kind of seeing, I met exactly like that. I was hitting on some random girl at a club, and she really, really liked me, but she had a boyfriend. But she said, you know what? My friend would absolutely love you. You guys would get along so well. And she took my number, and eventually we all hung out. She introduced me to her friend, and as I said, she sold the fuck out of me, and me and the friend hooked up. So that was a really, really quick interaction. And as you can see, it's not hard to get girls' numbers in the daytime. Imagine doing this 5 to 10 times a day while you're just running your errands. You can get a lot of phone numbers. You don't have to go out of your way and set like a block of time to pick up girls. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but if your excuse is, I don't have time to pick up girls, then that's a bullshit excuse. A lot of people, they're like, this is not a solid interaction. You're never gonna get these girls to hang out. All these girls just give their number and flake. And although that's not true, even if it was true and only one number out of every 10 you get called you back, isn't that still worth it? There is no excuse for not having friends or not having a good social life or not having a good dating life because it doesn't take that much effort to go out and meet new girls. You just have to know how to do it. When I go to a new city, I do what you just saw, and after about a day, my entire stay at that city just became 100 times better. Now I have some friends to hang out with. Now I have people to go out with and party on the weekends if I wanted to. All right, now this week, we're going to give you guys a little treat and throw in another video as well. And before we start this video, I want to let you guys know that a lot of times we open girls with pretty much the same thing, saying a compliment and saying, I really wanted to meet you. And the reason that works is because you're already stating your interest right off the bat. It cuts to the chase. We're people who don't like to bullshit. You know, we don't want to waste our time with someone who's just going to be our friend. But you really could come up to a girl and say anything as long as you express your interest sometime throughout that interaction. What you don't want to do is get stuck saying something really funny, like a joke, and then just joking with the girl. Eventually, you have to state your interest in her. And that's why we do what we do, because it states our interest immediately. In this clip I'm about to show you, we were just standing there. I think I was eating a sandwich or something in the middle of filming, and then Jason sees a hot girl, and he goes, go. So obviously, I have to go. No excuses, right? So you'll see that I start the conversation with this girl using some lyrics from Drake.
Go. You. Last name ever, first name greatest. Kong. Who are you?
I'll say hi because that was awesome.
Wait, no, I'm joking. You look cute. I have to meet you.
Thank you.
And where are you going right now?
I'm going to go meet up with my roommate.
Why?
Because they're waiting for me.
All right, before you go, you look cute. I don't know who the fuck you are, but I want to try to get to know you better. Do you text?
I do.
All right, how about this? We exchange numbers, and then I'll text you, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, if you want to.
All right, let's do it. What is it?
951.
951. All right. Where are you headed right now, really?
To meet up with my roommate.
Where
They're
at?
not loaded. I think they're down there somewhere. So.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Bye. Nice to meet you.
I'll text you.
Okay.
Have a good one.
All right, now before I go into any of that, let me tell you one important thing that will change your life forever. If you are ever in need of a pickup line, listen to as many rap songs as you can and just copy their lyrics. It's so fucking ridiculous and it's so hilarious when you say it in real life that you don't even need any more lines after that. I've used things like last name ever, first name greatest, black and yellow when I'm hitting on a black girl. I like big butts and I cannot lie. Ass, and the list goes on. All right, so as you can see here, saying something funny like that already shows your personality. Now, you don't have to use rap lyrics if you don't find that funny, but I personally do. So when I find something funny, I'll always say it to the girls, and I don't give a fuck if they think it's funny or not. If they don't, then I don't care. They don't have the same sense of humor as me, so I probably wouldn't like hanging out with them anyway. Now, another thing to notice is that the interaction was very, very short. As Jesse said before, a lot of guys think that you have to have like a 2-hour talk with a girl to really get to know her, and that is not true at all. A lot of times, yes, that works, especially when you're trying to pull a girl home on the first night. You kind of have to do that. But if you're in a hurry or if she's in a hurry, then it's okay to make the interaction short. These short interactions are pretty good for the daytime as well. A lot of times, if you're at like a mall or something, girls are shopping, okay, or they're meeting up with someone. They're on their way somewhere. They got to pick something up and run. So you don't want to be standing there for an hour talking to her. In the daytime, I'll always ask, what are you up to? If she says, I don't know, I'm just hanging out, then I'll always try to get her on a date with me right then and there. But if she says, yeah, I got to pick this up and then go pick up my sister at the airport, then I know right away that we only have a limited amount of time. And in that case, these short interactions actually work out really, really well. One of the reasons is because afterward, you're still kind of mysterious in her mind. She didn't get to know you that well, but she got to know you enough where she knows you're a cool person, you're funny, you're confident, etc., etc. So later, when you text her or when you call her, she's going to feel those emotions again, the same emotions that she felt when you talked to her the first time. In this situation, she was in a rush to go somewhere, and we still had to film some other things that night. So I decided to go for a quick number and text her that night to hopefully meet up with her later on. All right, so this week, I want you guys to write down some lyrics that you think are hilarious when spoken in person. So these could be lyrics from rap songs, pop songs, country songs, it doesn't matter. And I want you to use it while you're talking to girls. You can do it in person, you could do it over text, doesn't matter, just do it. So for example, let's say there's a girl you haven't talked to for about a week, 2 weeks, maybe even a month. Text her tomorrow and say something like, starships were meant to fly. Or if you're talking to a girl at a bar and she starts talking about something boring, I want you to interrupt her and say something like, wait, hold on. The square root of 69 is 8 something, right? Whatever you do, remember, have fun with it. If you're having fun, the girl will have fun as well. And as always, if you have comments, questions, or you just want to say that you hate me, feel free to leave it in the Project Go section of our forum. We created a thread for this episode, just like we do every episode. Leave it there. We want to hear what you guys have to say. So, that is it. We'll see you next week. Yeah, I didn't mean to startle you. You just yelled out really loud. Now everyone thinks I'm trying to rape or something. I know you're...
It's lovely to meet you.
No, wait. I have a proposal for you.
You do?
Yeah. Before we leave and say goodbye forever.
Okay.
I want to talk to you again. How would you like to go get coffee with me right now? We'll walk there, get a cup, and then we'll say our goodbyes forever. Until I text you.
Until you're headed again?
Yeah.